I, like many other people out there, have been patiently waiting for Baldur's Gate 3 to officially launch. I pre-ordered this bad boy the minute that it became available, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, whatever. I've logged around 120 hours in early access so far. I've tried not to spoil too much of the game. I've just done a lot of testing of like level 1 to 3 content across various classes and lots of permutations and stuff. It has been a phenomenal ride so far. And as part of the ongoing, PC gaming, all the showcase stuff that's been happening over the weekend, they've now given us our first look at Baldur's Gate itself, the city. Ah, it's amazing. It's breathtaking. There's a short little 3-minute video here that we're going to sit down and listen to and watch through. I'm super excited for this game. A bit of I've done all the rogue and ranger and druid, and I've done a lot of the playthroughs here on the channel. I've done some streaming, I've done some theory crafting and stuff, but you can expect me to be playing this a lot when it comes out, not just the single player, but also multiplayer. I've got some multiplayer games already in the works, playing with some friends and stuff, so hopefully you'll be tuning in for all that stuff. But in the meantime, let me shut up and let's walk through this together because it looks absolutely amazing. Oh, it just looks
Cities
so good.
are incredibly hard to make in RPGs because you have to make sure that every single nook and cranny has something to do. You have to make sure that it's different, so you have to be incredibly creative. Given that the name of the game is Baldur's Gate, the city was really going to be the thing that people were going to be talking
Look
about.
at that!
The city of Baldur's Gate is seamless, which it originally
Seamless.
wasn't.
Yeah, it was
can
not.
judge the game when you have all the components together, and if the mix doesn't work,
It was
we
broken up
start
into
over.
zones.
At some point,
Look
he
at
said, like,
that.
can't we just connect everything? And that was a very interesting day.
One of the things that that's done is it's brought a level of believability and immersion and also complexity that
Look at the
wouldn't have been there
ships
otherwise.
coming. Look at
That
the
was
docks.
a seamless, giant organism, and it really, really felt good.
It's being able to look out of a window and see down the city slopes, so you're seeing down toward the docks, and you're like,
The
one
music
of my
is so good in
teammates
Baldur's
might be
Gate
down
3.
there. They might be running around down there.
We worked on it as a painting almost. You start with a sketch, a very basic line, and then you just start adding layers and layers.
Oh man, I'm gonna
We can
lose myself in
put
this
lots
game,
more of the
everybody.
city onto the screen than they could in 1998. So we can do something that is more immersive, richer, has more texture to it.
It feels like
I feel like
you
a
are
kid
walking
is what I
around a
feel
place
like.
where there are lots and lots of people living their actual lives.
You have crowds that are walking around, can talk to pretty much anybody, and they react to every single thing. It's very alive in that sense.
Every person that you meet in Baldur's Gate has got a story to them.
All the things that you have done up to the city really matter. You can really feel the conclusion of everything just gathering there.
We actually build anticipation through all these characters that you've met, through all these situations that you've been through.
All the stories.
I
that
still
you
wish
have
you could
been
do more than
following,
4
all the
players.
decisions
Like,
that
I
you've
want
been
6,
making,
but
they
I understand.
all come to fruition in that lower city.
And the great thing is, if you so choose, you can be another bad thing that's happening to the city. You can arrive and be like, this place is on fire, and then you can throw petrol all over it.
No! Why would you do that?
During production,
I
we
am not
felt
a
like
murder
the city
hobo.
Was our
I do
destination.
chaotic
We
good.
spent, I think, 3 times, 4 times as much effort on the city than we originally planned. But the result, the feeling of walking in there is just fantastic.
You have this constant jostling of things that are very much of the real world, and then you can indulge in the completely fantastical.
And then when you walk into the city, the noise of everybody talking to each other, the knowledge that everywhere you look, you can go there and you can do something, the knowledge that you can fly through it.
Oh,
it's great.
what?
So the thing that I was the most afraid of when we started making this game turned out to be the thing that I'm the most proud of.
And that goes without saying. I gotta say, one of the things, like,
Making
if I had to choose between this shot and the shot at the beginning, I think I'm gonna go with the shot at the beginning. This shot right here. What's up, everybody? Commercial break here. I got to give a shout out to our guild champions. It's the highest tier membership here on YouTube. We got Ancient Entity, Crazy as Relative, and Remy D. Thanks so much for your support. And of course, to all of the members here on YouTube, thanks for keeping me on the air full time. If you do like what you see and hear on my channel, don't forget to not only like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, but please support. Consider me your Netflix, your Hulu, your Disney Plus, or HBO, whatever you want to call it. You can do memberships here on the channel, starting at $3 a month. And of course, anytime you see me live or you watch a premiere, you can do super chats and stickers on those videos, and super thanks on any upload you see, which allows me to keep doing this full time and paying the bills. So from Chris and I and all of our rescue cats, we say thank you. Let's get back to the video at hand. This shot right here at the beginning is probably my favorite. You know, Baldur's Gate in the original game, the city itself was big, broken into zones. It definitely felt dark and gritty. And one thing I'm noticing in all these video snippets is that it feels very much light and alive. And I know we're dealing with the, at least I remember the original trailer for Baldur's Gate 3. The city was being attacked, right, by the yeah, by the Illithid. So I don't know if this is before that or if they've rebuilt and this is after that, or if the part of the storyline where they're going to get attacked by the mind flayers is going to be later on, because obviously when you're arriving in the city, you're still trying to cure yourself from the Illithid. So it's got to be later on that the city gets attacked and you're going to be defending the city from that attack, I would assume. I don't know. There's a lot I still don't know about this game, and I'm glad that I don't know because I don't want to know. I want to be surprised. I am hesitant of one thing. I'm running an older laptop now, and I pre-ordered this before they had console versions available, and right now they've only made the PS5 version available, and they've not made it available for the Xbox Series X. I have an older laptop with a 1080 in it, and it runs Baldur's Gate 3 so far reasonably well in early access, and it hasn't even been optimized that much. I'm terrified of what the city's going to be like though, because it's going to have so many people on screen. So we're going to wait and see what they do with the optimization and everything else. But man, I am anticipating a great run through. I think it's going to be a fun game. If it's anything like their previous entries, I'm going to get 150 to 200 hours of gameplay out of it. And I look to be genuinely entertained throughout the whole ride. So if you haven't pre-ordered yet, I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but I would highly recommend. This is a game that you should be picking up. If you like CRPGs, if you like Dungeons and Dragons, if you like Forgotten Realms, if you like good storytelling, great voice acting, co-op gameplay with 4 people. You could single player, of course, if you want, with your party members. If you like the Baldur's Gate games, Neverwinter Nights games, all those types of CRPGs, Pillars of Eternity, all that good stuff, you're gonna love this. Take a look at it. I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. Love to hear your thoughts, but for me, that city right there, I'm gonna lose myself in here. There's gonna be some taverns I'm gonna go into. There's gonna be some dens of reputable um, things going on that I'm probably gonna go to and participate in. Revelry may occur. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're gonna be doing a single player playthrough. I'm gonna be doing a multiplayer playthrough. So hopefully you'll stick around for all that stuff. So like, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Love to hear your thoughts. Drop them down below. See everybody in the next video. Until then, stay safe. Happy gaming.